Ours is going down.
Good job.
This hammer forged ancient wonders and shaped the earth itself. Today, it shatters the bonds
Fucking
of fate
artifact power.
that seek to crush us all.
You need artifact power then.
Yay, artifact power.
And gold. Woo.
Tips if you don't want those risks. Don't know how much you've been looking for versatility.
Yeah, I know. They're going on. I lose 5 item levels, but I get a lot of versatility, so.
You understood my use of the Naga to obtain the Eye of
I was really
Sargeras.
wanting the legs. It would have given me
It was
1,000
a
extra
necessary
versatility.
tactic to secure the future of Azeroth. Let nothing stop you from doing what needs to be done.
These fools bring the Tide Stone to us, just as our blessed queen foresaw. Slay the intruders. Take back what is ours.
Where you going, Blood?
Repair?
Hey.
You are not repaired?
No.
You dare disappoint
I didn't repair right before I came in, no.
Harjatan. Pummel their bones to dust.
Time to smash!
Quiet, you mindless oaf. Kill them!
You guys just stay stacked on this guy, I'm guessing, or
Yeah, we stay stacked.
I just seen all the markers. I didn't know.
The markers are so we can call out where to stack at. So when the waters become too abundant in an area, we'll switch the stack points. Skull is just where we're going to stack the boss first.
Okay, sounds good, man.
So we're going to stack blue first.
Alrighty.
Winslow's done this one.
Pretty sure we do it at the beginning.
We spent we're about half pulling first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone's stacking in front of the boss on blue. Focus on the ads. Watch out.
Facing towards purple.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. Four,
Beware.
2, 1.
Watch out. Sag near blue.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Four,
Beware.
2, 1. Four,
Beware.
3, 2, 1. Four,
Beware.
2, 1.
Good job.
Useless beast. Why the queen
Tip's
was
getting all the
fond of
gear
him,
tonight.
I'll never know.
Thought he'd give me a 2-piece.
It's more than I have.
What do you think this is? KFC?
Yeah, he wants that 2-piece chicken meal.
I say we jump down and kill the sea boss. Because she's really
Is that
easy.
the weekly?
No, but we can go around and then down.
Why don't we just jump? It's much faster.
I don't think it actually is.
There's like 3 extra trash bombs that way.
Yeah, just go down.
I jump.
And then go right instead of left.
But I already jumped.
Well, then you're kinda
You're out of
screwed.
luck.
Ghost Wolf stealth?
I hate you guys.
No one told you to jump.
What do you think this is? LFR?
No, on LFR you always take the very longest way around. Like ways that don't make sense.
Dude, get away from me!
I took off running. You were running right with me.
So Tech said he was falling asleep at his keyboard. He apologizes and thank you for having him.
No probs.
Sorry, you still got me. Done everybody applause once.
Technically, we have everyone that's still here.
I suppose that's true.
So we were so boring, he fell asleep with the keyboard.
I actually think that's why he died on the last boss. He literally fell asleep in the middle of the fight. Yes. Now we haven't been in this raid long enough to get bored with it yet. But we did finally beat the first boss on Mythic this week after like 50 plus wipes.
Good lord.
Yeah, but most of those were like... Right. I mean, most of those were like, somebody died within the first minute, and my raid leader's like, yeah, we're just fucking wipe it, because I'm not wasting amount of res this server. That type of thing. So I have a question. I just got the BOE boots from the trash and I don't need them, and I was going to offer them to someone, but I'm on a different server, so can I even trade them to one of you?
I don't think so.
I thought they could.
No. Not the BOEs.
That is gay as AIDS, okay.
Five,
When you guys
four,
lost 30% or so?
2, 1.
I don't know. When do you want to last? We'll wait till 30%. Oh, this fight is so boring.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I laughed at how insanely easy it is on LFR. Makes me cringe a little.
It's pretty easy on normal mode too.
2, 1. just only stay on the boss. Don't worry about ads. They'll come to you rather.
So did everybody else lag out, or just me?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Leave the boss out of it.
Where did you see Borg?
No, I'm in here, but I've only shown like one group. I don't see everybody else.
Well, heal that one group good.
I am.
I'm not getting like any heals from you though. I mean, on the charts.
4, 3, 2, 1.
As far as I can tell, it's just me, Quick, Jumbo, Cherry, and a warrior in here.
From my charts, you're healing at 75k.
Beware.
Will swallow you whole!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My queen has given me dominion over the seas!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, Lost incoming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job.
From this stone
Seriously, Tips?
flowed rivers and seas. the
I'm
very
sorry, man. It
life
must be my
blood of
week.
Azeroth. Today,
Alright, no more
washes
locks, no
clean
more
the
demon
darkness
hunters.
that scars our world.
They're taking all the loot.
So far, I've gotten 2 headpieces, and I'm wearing a legendary on my head.
Nice. That'll solve your gear problem.
Won't it?
Gotta go check on my kids real quick. I'll be
And
back
I keep
in like 2
getting-
minutes.
I got you, Key.
If I roll and I get
Oh.
gear, it's always for something that breaks my 2 set from tier 19.
My rolls gave me nothing but shit that I don't need.
I need more wind rush totems in my life.
Outside of that boss being long, the fight for that boss being long, wasn't the dungeon fight harder?
Yes.
An age has passed since I last walked these halls. I did what needed to be done, though at great cost.
So if you use a paladin with their divine shield to pop the glyph, they don't get stunned.
Should I stand on it so that we get it over with?
I would.
Too late.
No, that was me standing on it. Tips in the top. Oh, no, tips.
Ow.
Ow!
Yeah, that hurt.
The fuck was that?
Every single guard cleaves at the same time.
Damn, I wish I was range.
Call that when it's already close. So I don't really pay attention to chat while we're fighting.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, call it out for everybody that's doing it, of course.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I claim first blood, sisters. Goddess, guide your hand.
How did I get aggro?
Ever impetuous, Casparian.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't see it. Her people on the side hit you.
Beware.
My arrows strike true.
Did you taunt earlier?
Beware.
I did it, said Tom.
Alright, I was looking. I couldn't tell if you pulled aggro because of
4, 3,
DPS.
2, 1.
Elude light reaches its zenith.
Sorry, I honestly couldn't tell which side more people were on.
Well, sister.
Beware.
My arrows strike
Beware. Beware.
no more dawdling, Casparian. Victory shall be mine.
4, 3,
Beware.
1.
Elude light reaches its zenith.
Alright, I'm using mine.
Beware. 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 Beware.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Elude light reaches its zenith.
Tranquility.
Beware.
The faithless.
Beware. 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 Beware.
My volley.
Cheap shot there. Boss.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
You cannot evade my volley.
Revival. Bloodlusting.
Beware.
Let your talons teach
Focus
your
on the
flesh, my pet.
focus on the owl.
Beware. Beware.
Retribution rains down. I will dismiss these heretics if they.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Keep going, keep going. Good job.
Res Inc.
No, I should have won. Elune, forgive us.
Oh look, Half wants to come now.
Did you guys get all the hard stuff done?
Who's this?
Half guy.
We actually, we're full on hunters.
Yes. You can always have another hunter. Come on.
We'll take a huntard.
Yeah, go ahead and let him come in. That way you can bring our pair with him.
Oh, that sounds super easy.
Don't run through the middle. Go around.
The hunter.
Scoot, I saw you like beeline for it. You were going around the outside.
No, that's me in raptor form. I was just running. I was looking at my boy.
Oh.
Quit polymorphing me, people. Jeez.
It's only funny when you polymorph a mage. Come on, man. I forgot I'm using Flourish. I haven't used it yet.
There's a whole spell and you haven't even used it yet?
My bad.
I'm pulling everyone think back here, so please don't go into that room and pull everything.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Thanks, guys.
Run away, little girl.
You didn't understand what you were talking about.
Really?
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Sounded good.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl. Run away.
You obviously haven't seen how we avoid trash.
Greetings. I hope to see you again soon.
You can purge the defense buff off the Soul Guards.
Alright, I'm ready to bust some skulls.
Okay, let's not do that again.
I say I run in the room again and throw a glaive, like I did that time.
Oh, y'all are done? I guess I'll come back now.
Ere Duval, one of the Legion's most brutal warriors, boasts of his victories. Claim this braggart's wretched life.
These explode when they die.
What's Tips doing?
I was trying to go in there and pull them back for you, but it didn't work out. I ended up in some netherworld. You want to go up and get them?
Okay, I'll take that invite. Run like the wind.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Someone said they had repair.
Yeah, dude.
Can I get that as the boss, please?
Yeah, man.
Alpha has one of those thingies that looks like a repair bot, but it's not.
The auto hammer.
Just fun, long, boring fight.
This fight is very long and boring. Scoop, can you hear me yet? Scoop can't hear on Discord right now, guys.
So I can say whatever I want?
Pretty much. You can hear the game, just not Discord. That's weird.
That is weird.
Alright, Group 1 and Group 2, you are on this side. Group 3 and Group 4, you're on the other side.
So Group 3 and 4 Spirit,
Yes.
Group 1 and 2 are regular world. Okay, who's got the repair? There it is.
Give him to the feaster now.
3 and 4 Spirit?
3 and 4. Basically ranged is Spirit and melee is Corporeal.
Don't forget your flask.
So this fight still confuses me. I gotta click that thing once in a while, right?
You only click the font once.
Oh yeah?
All you gotta do is run to the middle whenever you get that debuff. And
The
don't.
big circle in the middle, right?
And
The
don't
little
send it
circle
back.
in the middle.
The little circle in the middle, as close to it as you can get.
Okay.
Guy up top will do it, and the guy at the bottom will do it, and it'll go away. And then don't ban crap.
I think I get confused because in LFR you can't stay in the spirit realm for some reason.
Do we have a feast?
Oh yeah.
And if you're up top, try to drop the pizza wedges to the far right.
That depends on which side you're in.
If you're up top,
If you're up top, stay on
if
the
you're
right
looking at the
side.
bottom,
If you're on
drop
the
the
bottom,
pizza wedges
stay on
to
the
the
left
right.
side.
Well, the bottom doesn't get the pizza wedges. That's an ability from a boss on the top. The Cry of Torment.
Well, regardless, if you're on the bottom, you don't want to be on the right side anyway, because that's where the wedges are.
And also, don't stand too close to the edge because you can get knocked off.
If you're in spirit, try to stay in my green circle here. That'll keep you from getting knocked off. As far as range guys goes, Tips is fine on his own.
Well, I'm melee.
Oh, draws you melee?
Yeah.
Alright, well.
I can be down here. I know both sides.
No, I was going to leave you down there anyway, but I didn't know
Okay.
that you were half. You're on the wrong side. Jumbo,
But you
you're on
said
the wrong
3
side.
and 4 were on spirit side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in 3.
Wasn't the spirit side the other side?
No, you gotta click on one of the little orbs to go to the spiritual font.
Yeah.
To go on the spirit side.
Key, you're on the wrong side.
I'm on the right
That
side.
was on accident.
Yeah.
Oh, it happens. Sometimes you just want to experience it, right?
Is that what he told you?
See,
Key, click on one of the fonts to come down. Jumbo, go
Key
back
and
up.
Jumbo swap, yeah. Key, just click the font and go down, you're good. Perfect.
There you go.
My bad. I actually thought I was in the normal realm.
Oh, it's easy to mix those up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When you guys list when the big boss comes up.
Yeah.
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 Blood, you have soul bun.
Don't worry, Blood. I'll come all the way across the map to you.
I forgot which one that was.
I can try to call it
I
out.
was sitting with the pizza pie.
Meet it as close to blue as you can in case there's shit on it.
Ross and Jumbo have it.
Beware.
Chloros and quit.
Oh, y'all like best friends.
And that's why we got that shit handled.
Exactly.
Hey, Close, do you want to go stand in something to actually take damage right now?
It's kind of boring.
I'm taking 0 damage.
Yeah, we're not taking very much all around up top. Key and someone. Blood. Key and Cherry. Alright, we're lusting.
Burn down these bitches.
Key and Anna.
Burn down this bitch.
I think we're splitting there. I think I got yours.
4, 3, 2,
You done it too soon. Get out, blood.
Chloros and Dross.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Marsh and Scoot. Sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chloros and Key is dead. Key, come to the blue. There you go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jumbo, why don't you go downstairs and help?
Downstairs.
Take the font.
Just because it. Ooh.
That's because there's 3 circles. 2,
1.
I thought it did taunt everybody, sorry.
Good job.
Rose coming.
These tears of perfect beauty embody
Seriously,
the
Tips?
dream of
Come
what
on.
our world could be. Today, they purify your
Don't be
hearts
killing on me,
for
man.
the battle to come.
I ain't got jack squat.
The pillars of creation are
Now I don't know
in
where to
place.
go from here.
Return to the cathedral, and I will reveal the ancient secret this temple holds.
I'm just following Floof.
You can just die and you'll reappear back in the middle. Like if you jump off right here and res, you'll appear back in the middle right in front of where Maiden is.
I'm just following this warrior person. Yeah, your
So we
name's
just
Floof.
jump off here.
This temple of
Yep.
Jump off and die. At least you'll end up back in the
a
front.
vault I believed would safeguard the husk.
Time to
of
play
our
with some
fallen
balls.
foe. But with his disciples' aid,
Oh, yeah, sir, yeah, don't do that.
threatens to return to this world
You'll on this and you'll love it.
We will put a stop
You want these
to
balls in your face is what you want, isn't it?
This time, we will not.
Alright, I need just a couple of seconds to go check on the kids and make sure everything's good in the house. So
I think we're gonna do a bio.
There's already
Yeah.
The armies of your alliance and horde had courage before facing slaughter on the broken shore. The deceiver will turn your fears and doubts against you.
Kil'jaeden hounded my people across the stars, but we are done running. He will pay for his atrocities against our world and my son.
You're right. Kil'jaeden and the Legion have defeated each of us in the
can yet be saved. I know it.
There's no ads here,
Well, the house is in one piece. My bad. I thought break was now. I had to walk away. Okay, I'm lost. I see on the screen, but I don't know how to get to you.
Kill yourself.
Oh, get him.
And then jump down the hole.
I'm back in the beginning. Okay,
walk straight up to where all the people are and walk down the stairs.
Oh, there's stairs there. Now I see.
Watch out for the balls that are about to hit you in the face.
Yeah, you gotta dodge the balls.
Or just let one same color ones hit you. Yeah, just let the green ones hit you or the yellow ones hit you. Don't mix and match.
It's funner if you mix and match.
Oh, damn, you already killed the trash. Okay.
So we're doing this fight here. Okay.
Did y'all get any looks in on this?
No, this is our first time.
It's all about those balls.
I saw it on Fat Boss. You know, they made it look easy.
It honestly, it really is. Helps if you have a couple of locks, though.
Well, we have 0.
I heard quiet talking out there in the living room, and that set alarm bells off. Like, what the hell are they up to?
Hello and welcome to the
Funny thing
Fatboss
about
Guide
my
to the
loot
Maiden of
tonight,
Vigilance
Horse,
and the
now, is
Tomb of
that my item
Sargeras.
level
Yes,
is
this
still the
two-phase
same.
encounter is pretty simple as there aren't really that many mechanics going
Couple of
out.
those were
However,
lower,
messing
but
up
they're
any single
tier
mechanic is very likely to wipe your raid, so you do need to do the fight very carefully. This entire encounter revolves around the idea of positioning correctly depending on what infusion you have. At the beginning of Phase 1, Maiden will cast Infusion, which will coat half the raid with Fel Infusion and the other half with Light Infusion. These debuffs are placed randomly on all players, however the tanks will always have opposite infusions, and the boss will try to split the healers equally as well. When you are infused with energy, apart from taking a small amount of ticking damage, the main thing that you need to know is that if you take holy damage while you're infused with Fel, or if you take fire damage while you're infused with light, or if two players with different energies stand on top of one another, you'll receive a debuff called Unstable Soul. This debuff lasts for 8 seconds and just deals ticking damage to you. However, once it expires, you'll explode, dealing damage to the entire raid, whilst also knocking yourself up and anyone within 5 yards, high up into the air. The only way to prevent this raid-wide damage is by jumping down into the well in the middle of the room. If you explode within the well, the explosion will not damage the group, and you can use the knock-up effect to push you back into the encounter area. When doing this, you need to face your back to the wall, as the knock-up also acts as a knock-back, kinda like a mega disengage. Timing this knockback on normal is a lot easier than it is on heroic, because there is an effect within the well that makes you fall down very slowly, so you can jump when your debuff has 2, 3 or even 4 seconds left on its duration. However, on heroic, that effect isn't in play, so you need to time jumping into the well very carefully, because if you jump too early, the knockback effect won't be enough to put you back on the platform, and you'll simply just fall to your death. The very latest you should jump is around a second, and the earliest around 2 seconds. Going for like the 1.5 second mark is pretty much perfect. Now ideally you'll have very few of these unstable souls go out onto the raid, as everyone should be avoiding their non-matching damage type. However, the boss will occasionally apply 3 of them randomly on players when she casts mass instability, so you always need to be prepared to get to the edge of the well and jump into it just as your debuff hits that 1.5 second mark. Now to reduce the risk,
Ready to check to see he's back.
I wonder what's in the bottom of this hole.
Jump down there
Death.
and find out.
Twinkies.
The next boss, after you kill this one. Oh, have you ever fought this boss yet, Tip?
No, never fought this boss.
There's gonna be times where you have to force yourself to jump in the hole during this fight.
Oh, I've seen it. I know the fight. But it's going to spring me back out if I've got the little debuff.
If you time it right, if you jump too soon, you're gonna die.
And if you jump too late, you're gonna kill a bunch of people in the raid by blowing up on them.
So yeah, you gotta time it just right.
It's 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds on normal, but on heroic, you really have to get it at like 1.5, 1.3 or whatever. So
Yeah.
you should aim to practice doing that in normal, so you can already know how to do it on heroic.
If you got any of those weak ores that I posted earlier about the timers for this raid, they'll help you out a lot.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough on how to do that, so I'll just have to wing it.
When you see, it's going to look like a clock, so when it gets to about 11 o'clock, you want to jump.
It's good.
Alright, so as soon as we start pulling this boss, she'll dump a debuff on everybody. You either get the light debuff or you get the fell debuff. So light side's on yellow side, so if you get that, move to that side. If you get the fell debuff, you move to the fell side. If you get the next debuff that they were just talking about and you got the timer, wait until it's about halfway through and then jump into the hole, and then it'll explode and launch you back up onto the platform, and you can just keep DPSing or healing or whatever.
What are we called on?
Kev just wrote me he needs another 2 minutes. She's not back yet.
Well, I know.
You taunt after each hammer. So say you get the light and he gets the fell. Oh, we took it right. Like the light one always does it first. So whoever's the light tank needs to be tanking it first, and then they're going to get hammered. And then the fell tank will taunt it. And then the fell side's going to get hammered, and then the light tank will taunt it. But she's going to do a color switch at that point after she jumps.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's why I said you got taunt before. So if it's the light hammer, the light tank taunts and takes it, and vice versa.
Gotcha. So just after the hammer. Got it.
Pick up your balls whenever they start spawning. And avoid not your balls.
So I'm going to touch my balls? Is that what you're telling me?
If they're on your team, yes.
You're going to play with your balls.
My balls are always on my team.
We're going to have to wait for Key.
She's going to be sad she's missing all this conversation about balls.
We put a color mark right here where I'm jumping. Doesn't matter what color. And another one right here. Doesn't matter what color. And that would be the stack points for on this side, because she's going to jump directly across the room. So when she jumps the first time, like everybody just stack up near the marker, and you really want to have 1 or 2 people going out and getting the orbs. That way everybody else can stand still and DPS her, so you can break through her shield and interrupt her ability in the ball phase.
Yeah, so basically, like, hopefully half and Laura go on opposite sides.
Why half and Laura?
Because you can run and do your thing at the same time.
Huh?
You don't have
You
to.
don't have to.
You don't have to cast, man.
Yeah.
You're playing a hunter.
Am I supposed to do something with Laura? Am I supposed to touch his balls?
Yeah, you
No.
really need to caress them so that he heals you.
It's all about them smooth criminals.
Are you just saying though that I should get the debuff so I can run around and touch the balls? You want me to be doing that? Okay.
You're my ball guy, man.
I hope you and Lori have done some grooming down there.
You're the fluffer.
Yes.
Alright, Key, you're back. You're gonna get put into a light group or a fell group. We're gonna do light side on yellow side and fell group on green side. And when she switches sides, we'll keep it the same way. Keep your side. So fell is red and light is purple. Chloris, I'm gonna let you make that decision for her.
I've never done this fight, so I don't know.
3 heal.
Alright, go back to DPS.
Yeah, if you do the mechanics, there's really not a lot of damage that goes out in this fight. When the boss does the hammers, everybody has to stack because the hammer damage is split between all members of that side. You get 5 seconds once your color changes to switch to your appropriate side, because anybody who's on the opposite side is going to bomb everyone else with the opposite color. So if everybody's stacked on light and one fell person's over there, every single person on light side is going to get a bomb, and then you're pretty much screwed.
Alright, well let's take a look at this fight. Everyone's ready?
So where do we start? Do we start like stacking on the boss?
Yeah, and then you'll just split based on your infusion.
Yeah.
purple and the red aren't for. Who are they for?
Opposite side.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They're for the Lucky Charms.
When it's lost.
5, 4.
Let's just do it off the bat
3,
so we can see the most of the fight.
1.
You will not disturb the Master's work. Know the torment of a
Get your
soul
side.
divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Another tank taunt.
On the whole, keep up, blow up.
Whoa. Well, that didn't go well.
Y'all gotta stack when those hammers come out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend.
So she always does the light hammer first.
You light, hit the light balls. If you're green, hit
My
the green
duty
balls.
is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to
So the
serve.
giant explosion was from people not jumping in the hole.
Yeah.
Flesh is weak.
Which included me. I did
Yeah,
not
the-
jump in the hole.
The fell side took the light hammer.
Yeah.
If she starts casting before you taunt, she still does the hammer on the side she was facing originally, which is stupid. But so we took the light hammer, so we all got a bomb.
No, that was my fault. I thought she had just hit the hammer, and I taunted, and she turned and then hit the hammer. So that was all,
Now just
all that was.
die. Wipe it.
It's a long
Don't jump
fall.
down. Don't jump down.
That is a long
My
fall.
vigil continues. But who is it I
Why
serve?
shouldn't I jump down?
Because it's gonna
It's
take
a
you
long
forever to get
fall.
there.
It's a long fall.
And we can't res you from up here?
Oh,
I got you, Quit.
jeez, this is a long.
I told
ass
you not to
fall.
drop.
Well, I was already on my way.
Got you half.
Thank you very much.
Got you, Jumbo.
Repair still up.
Barely.
You don't suck, Quit.
Oh, I kinda do.
We still love you, though.
Don't suck on the ball, boss.
You're the reason why my computer has power.
Yeah, I help with that.
Maybe. I think my dad's more of the reason you have power.
By the power of Grayskull.
I've not heard that in years.
Although I don't know, maybe Quit's so awesome at his job that they just, send out their power everywhere. Do you guys need a cauldron? Do we need another cauldron?
29 minutes left on mine. Guess it depends how far we're going.
To the moon. Don't actually look at your groups. You get sorted by the boss. So the group settings right now don't mean anything.
Remember to stack on light hammer and green hammer.
There's no detriment to stack you on the marks as soon as you get your color. Like range and melee can stack together. There's no reason not to. On normal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know the torment of a soul
Swap.
divided.
4, 3.
Yeah, and you might not be in the same infusion.
Beware.
Someone has a bomb.
Beware. Flesh is weak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your kind will be cleansed from this world. My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge
Oh,
to
somebody
serve,
picked up a belt bomb on
to
that side.
serve the master.
Destruction.
Okay, we need to explain that part again.
Pick up the ball.
Okay.
Color.
Well, what everybody can do is you see where the purple and the red marks are. If everybody stacks and one person goes to either side, because you can tell by the color of the swirlies what color the balls are going to be. And you just stand where the one on your color is going to be, and you'll splash it to everybody else who's stacked. Usually we use the tanks because they don't have to do anything during this part.
You have to dodge the balls of the other color.
No, because if you're standing on the ring parts in the middle, you actually won't hit any of the balls. You have to be in one of the lanes to hit them. So if you stand on the little things between the lanes, you won't get hit. So if everybody stacks there, then the tank on each side could just move to the left or right, hitting whichever ball is their color. And if both are in their color, they stand in the middle, and that group just doesn't get that stack at that moment.
Alright, so just stack tight on the markers.
Yeah, and let your tanks do it, because she can't be tanked during that phase, so they're really just standing there.
Wait, what? We're not supposed to grab balls? The color that we have?
Nope.
Ideally not, because like what happened there is somebody grabbed a fell ball on the light side, and that bombed every single person on the light side that was near them.
Yeah, I saw a lot of bombs.
So run and stack really tight on your marker.
And don't try to grab the balls. Will somebody else grab the balls?
The tanks will grab the balls.
I can.
But what you just saw is literally the whole fight. It's just rinse and repeat. After we break her bubble, we interrupt that ability. She re-infuses everybody. You have to switch sides again, and then basically it's the first phase twice, and then she'll move back to the other side and do the ball phase again. Just back and forth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know the torment of a soul divided.
4,
Light side in the green circle.
2, 1.
Beware.
Four, three, two,
Get to your marker and stack really tight.
Don't hit the green balls on the light side.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve.
Gotta stand more in the middle, guys, on the railing.
Somebody hit the ball.
I hit.
Somebody didn't jump down the wall either.
Definitely doesn't give you much time to get over there.
Yeah, I was right on the edge.
No, you'll probably miss the first couple of balls.
Yeah, I was right on the edge and it blew up.
Unnecessary end. My vigil continues. But
That was my fault on the fell side or whatever, light side.
Just curious, Tips, what did you do?
I ran into one of the wrong balls and gave everybody a bomb.
I actually bounced on the light side.
Well, there was a couple on there. I got
But
one.
she shoots different, both colors out each way, and she's got kind of dodge. I'm playing dodgeball.
So as soon as she jumps, run towards your marker and dodge balls that are not your color.
Yeah, and the marker's kind of offset, but you need to be on the railing between two of the lanes. Because if you're in a lane, you're going to hit whatever ball's there, and if it's the wrong color, you're going to bomb you and whoever's near you.
All right, let's talk about that some more. What do you mean railing between lanes?
Okay, so, alright, you see the 3 rings in the room?
Yeah.
Alright, at the outer edge of each ring is what you would consider like a rim. That's what I'm talking about, like railings between the lanes. So the
lighter brown.
Yeah, so the dark brown's the lane.
So you don't actually want to stand on the marker. You want to stand in between 2 lanes.
Stand between
Right,
the
near the marker. Yeah.
So it's acting like you never done a rib job.
Oh boy.
Well, that's actually farther away from where you had it before. You want to stand on the middle part, like right here, between the 2.
Well, this boss does toss everybody solid.
And you actually get stunned as soon as she jumps, and the farther you are from her, the less time the stun lasts. So, like, don't try to pre-run over, or you'll get stunned for a few seconds, and you might end up picking up balls of the wrong color.
And hey, everybody just stack immediately. When you switch colors, just go ahead and stack. Don't worry about being out of it. Just everybody get right on top of each other.
Why on
Stand
my
near
light
your
side
wheels.
do I see everybody running around grabbing their light balls? Is it because they're trying to get more DPS?
Yeah, but if you're stacked up on it, you know, whoever the tank's going to grab the balls and it will still buff you if you're stacked in the right spot.
Yeah, it's a splash. You don't have to get them all yourself
5,
individually.
4,
I see a bunch of people hopping around.
2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's wrath. Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
And I lagged out. Wonderful.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend.
Oh, I see.
I
Yeah,
am
I see.
compelled to
Stand on the rim though.
end of your
You really want to run on this one of the lanes.
Yeah, just stay on that rim.
unnecessary end.
Once she becomes interruptible, just
Beware.
she'll re-infuse, and it goes back to the same rules.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Yellow is red, white is purple.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Unnecessary
Tone it back.
end.
Destruction.
I had light.
No, you didn't.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Flesh is weak.
Beware.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Destruction.
Whoopsie.
4,
A necessary end.
1. Beware.
After we interrupt, doesn't she reinfuse?
Yeah, it's color change, light hammer, fell hammer, jump. Then it's going to be color change, light hammer, fell hammer, color change again, light hammer, fell hammer, and then jump again. So the first time she only does a hammer on each side, and every other time she does it twice on each side. But she changes the color after the fell hammer. So you just got to pay attention and move whenever your color changes.
So after we do that, after we come around and we collect all these balls, we do that interrupt. Then she reinfuses it. We can get a different color.
Yeah, you can switch or stay the same. It's just RNG.
Do we have a repair?
Might.
Reminds me of Thaddeus and Max Robinson. No one can get the positive negatives right in that either.
Also, she does an ability called Mass Instability, which puts out a bomb on a tank and 2 other random people. So you don't necessarily have fucked up if you get a bomb. She does put out 3 every time after every light hammer. So
she puts out?
Yeah, she does hard, and always on the light tank and 2 random people. She likes trains, apparently.
Let me know when you're ready there, Lord. When you get back online. Or he's not even in Discord.
Maybe rage quit.
No, he's been having internet problems. No, Vess is on vacation with Natas. But he is out now though. Key, can you switch? 2 heals.
Five, four, three, two, one.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I taunted too early.
You have to talk to bed.
I'll just cooldowns if you're in there.
Unnecessary end.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your kind will be cleansed from this world. My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve. A necessary end.
Go, Key, go. You got this.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Flesh is weak.
That
Yeah, I missed it.
I had that going on decently until I screwed up the con. Get some mechanics.
Yeah, I like this fight.
So the bomb puts you wherever your back is facing when you pop out. So you want to make sure like you're not accidentally facing your back to the other side or something if you're trying to adjust your position, because it'll knock you right into the other group.
Or it'll knock you to the other side of the freaking map.
That too.
Who is it I serve?
Actually, that's how I learned that if you stand right next to her, it's like a 6-second stun when she switches sides. Because I was the tank, so I was like, fuck it, I'll put my back to the other side, pop over there, and I'll be the first there. Now I'm just stunned for like the first 6 seconds of the ball phase, like, oh, well, this is shit.
Somebody on the light side killed everybody with a bomb.
On the second phase?
Yeah.
That was Tip's poor taunting timing. That was the hammer. But he owned up to it, so it's okay.
She smacked the hell out of me.
She smacked the hell out of everybody on that side.
This fight is kind of refreshing at this point in the raid, right? I mean, mechanics are a lot different than the other ones.
I also like fights where there's like a definitive, if you don't do this right, you all die. And I like when it's like 2 minutes into the fight instead of 16 minutes into the fight.
You talking about phase 3 on Garrosh?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Alright, 12 minutes later, I know you haven't seen this phase, but it is hard as shit, so we're gonna wipe.
Oh, Kill Jaden's the same way.
Yeah. Is that a 15-minute fight?
It's about 8 to 10 depending.
Yeah, that's still better. That Garrosh fight was literally 15 minutes.
I miss double lust fights. They were so much fun.
That was the only benefit to it, but the phases were so different by the time you got to the third phase. It was like fighting a new boss.
Well, my guild was pretty bad when we first started doing Heroic Gul'dan, so we actually made that a 2 lust fight. But the second one was like right before his enrage, so it was more desperation than anything.
At least you had that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
2, 1.
Beware.
I didn't make it back up.
Yep, I fucked you there. It glitched.
I was supposed to make it back up. I jumped down with like a quarter of it left.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve.
Oh, I'm so used to being late service, guys.
Oh, jeez.
Destruction.
I'm not taking responsibility for that one. I jumped at the right time.
Yeah, that was my bad. I'm gonna get a res pit out too. Can we res people if you?
Not down here, you can't res me.
Beware.
I just realized we got no Natas, no Yorick. What the hell?
4.
This is a particularly appropriate fight for your pecker.
Yeah, I gotta get my pecker out.
That wall's like falling off Dalaran and someone trying to res you.
Destruction. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Flesh is weak.
Good news is I have a repair.
Know the torment of a soul
like a
divided.
nice,
Your
fun
world's
progression
hope
boss, though.
dies with you.
No, I watched it. You jumped at the right time, and it literally just sunk you like super far down really quickly. It didn't give you the slow fall you were supposed to get, so you got fucked.
He even waited. I watched him sit there and wait too.
Yeah, and it didn't go off when it was supposed to either. It was super weird. Sorry, this raid is full of glitches.
It was
When
like
we were doing.
she was like, "You're gonna kill me this time, so I'm gonna glitch out the tank."
When we were doing Heroic Argentine earlier this week, he didn't do a draw in of the waters until he had summoned like 4 sets of ads, when he normally does it like right after the second set. Thank you for the res. I handled the wrong balls too many times.
It's a hammer out too. Repair hammer.
Did you say there's a repair out?
Yeah, it's right behind. Right.
It's by the
behind
food.
the
Got it.
door side.
Thank you. I was like at 30%.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for
Just
mortal
gotta wait till
eyes.
one is over.
I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
2, 1.
Wow, complainers, gosh.
I can't reposition the boss.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend. My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve the Master. Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
2, 1.
People are on the wrong side there.
Destruction.
Oh, that was better.
Can I not have this bomb on?
Unnecessary end.
It looked like after the hammer went off on Stout, it switched over to a different
Your
infusion.
kind will be
Does it only
cleansed
switch
from this
infusion
world.
after
After the fell one.
fell. Yeah.
So that
after this phase right here?
no. After the fell hammer.
I
it does
am
the
compelled to ensure.
So
Right, she just happens to jump the first time, but the second time she will do 2 infusions in that phase. Right at the beginning and then after the fell hammer.
Okay, I got lighted infusion on the last one and didn't move over after the fell hammer.
I'm done for the night. I need to go to bed.
Alright, bud. Check. Catch you later. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
So that's why all the bombs went off on the fell side over there. So
Because of why?
after
There's
I
somebody
had-
fell in the left too.
the hammer went back twice, back and forth, and then she switched infusions again.
Yeah, but we actually didn't switch, you and I.
Okay.
Or were you fell in the last one?
I was fell on the last one, and then I switched to light, I thought. And all of a sudden, we all got bombs.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the Master's world. I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Somebody light is on the fell side.
Flesh is weak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend. I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
Destruction.
A necessary end.
It takes a long time for my pet to get there, too. Jeez. Don't take that dose.
Beware.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
How are you back to life?
4, 3, 2.
My pecker got him.
Beware.
Actually, it's Kenny. I shouldn't call it my pecker.
Beware.
I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
A necessary end.
Destruction. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend.
Hey, new face.
I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
I feel like once we figure this out, it's just
Oh, you see the stacking debuff on her? If it reaches 30, she just kills us all.
Beware.
Just so you know, that's why picking up the balls is pretty
Know
important.
the torment of a soul divided.
She can't kill me. I'm already dead.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
It's gonna get super shitty. If you pop some cooldowns, you should be able to actually take this hammer by yourself. See?
Beware.
I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
A necessary end. You will burn in power you cannot comprehend. My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve, to serve the master. Torment of a soul divided.
Destruction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
A necessary end.
Got under a billion.
4, 2, beware.
What?
Your world's hope dies with you.
That's as far as we've gotten her so far. That's progression. It just sucks for everybody else. We just fly over it.
Pretty much.
Alright, we'll do one more pull.
Oh, she's gonna die.
Who? This weird Two-Face character?
We're gonna knock this bitch out this time.
It's not like this is a +9 cathedral or anything.
Yeah. We have a +8 now.
I swear some of those are harder than these damn raid bosses.
They're definitely harder to heal.
I was going to say the only thing similar to that cathedral in this is that Lorg's not online healing.
Yeah. The internet's scrapping out.
Who? Are you saying that we had a druid healer while we were doing those key dungeons?
For a couple minutes, of the 2 hours anyway.
He like hotted us up and then logged off.
That's awesome.
Sounds like something I'd do.
Oh, he wasn't doing it on purpose. His ISP told him that he needed to log off. Forcefully.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's world. I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
3, 2,
I think I will choose.
Beware.
I don't know why I got a bomb.
Unnecessary end.
She randomly puts it on people.
Your kind will be cleansed
Can
from
we get
this
our start
world.
up?
I didn't hear it.
I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence. A necessary end.
Beware.
I did not choose my fate.